So apparently the UFC was just recently bought by Endeavor Group. So they own a big percentage of the UFC now as part of their brand. And they just went public the other like last week, Thursday last week. They opened at like $25.
Hmm.
I dropped $1 on them. And I'm gonna buy some options when they come out this week too. I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be my 10-year plan. There's no because in my opinion, I think the UFC could easily take over baseball spot as the third biggest sport in America. But
Yeah,
that's my long term goal. That's my long term thinking for the UFC. So
I think.
I'm all in. I'm probably gonna put like maybe $200 a paycheck into it.
Ooh,
But I'm all in on this UFC going public thing. This is great.
I feel like everybody nowadays got that one thing that they're going towards. That like they're really like that's my big thing that I'm going towards, going in on. I feel like this ain't a bad thing either to go in on because you can like if you talk about baseball, you can I feel like it can take over baseball because just people like violence and you know I don't see it taking over football or basketball. Personally, if it does do that, that would be impressive. That would be crazy
I
impressive.
don't. Nothing's taking
But
down football within the next 30 years. The only thing that could ruin football is football can probably ruin themselves if they keep fucking with their game. But nobody's taking over football, and not in this country.
yeah, it's a hard thing. Yeah, so I
How
see it.
about with COVID? Like, how was UFC affected during COVID? What if we have a second
Oh,
COVID?
bro,
Oh, so actually,
they were the best transition. They
Yeah.
transitioned so amazing. They did the best, if you ask me, next
yeah.
to the NBA during the bubble.
So when COVID hit, they had to cancel most of their shows, but they're the first sport to come back during COVID. They were back within 2 months and had a whole pay-per-view card, and they're the
Yeah,
first sport to have a live event with a sold out live event with fans. Uh,
recently in Miami.
yep, it was at
Yeah,
Miami,
recently.
but yeah, it was in Florida. It was in Jacksonville, I believe.
Yeah, somewhere in Florida.
It was
But
sold
recently,
out. It was packed. It was lit. The
it was low
UFC.
key crazy. When I saw the fans in the background, I was like, "Is this for real?" I was like, "Oh, this ain't old." Oh, like, okay, got you. This is weird.
Yeah, they were lit. They were loud. It was a great time. It made you miss fans being
Yeah,
back in the arena. It gave you that nostalgia for it. And they did a
bro.
great
They
job
even
during the pandemic. They had cards damn
yeah,
near every month that were good cards. It wasn't like they were giving us dog shit cards too. They were giving us good cards, the fights that we wanted to see still. The UFC
yeah,
knows what they're doing. Dana White has that shit on lock. He's really good at what he does. In
yeah.
my opinion,
They
he's
had
probably the
Fight
second
Island.
best commissioner in sports, per se.
Okay. Rob, let me get a second to speak, man. He loves this. He's obviously loves this as an investment,
He loves
and
his
he
UFC,
loves the
man.
sport. But
I'm happy he enjoys it.
they had a Fight Island too. That's also another thing during COVID. Like they basically had a whole island where everybody was tested, and you had to basically pass the test to be on the island.
Hmm.
They handled like they had fights through there, so they
Oh,
transitioned really good with COVID.
Fight Island.
Also,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
So
really
they
was
did.
Fight Island too.
So they did the Fight Island thing in Saudi Arabia, just like Darren said, and they just had basically they locked down the island like the NBA bubble did. Basically, it's literally the NBA bubble, but they had a whole island. Think about it like that. And they also had fights in their little. They have this training center in Las Vegas where they have a
Mhm.
cage, and they had a bunch of fights in there, and they still have
Yeah,
fights in there every so often until so I'm assuming Nevada becomes you don't have to wear masks and shit anymore in Nevada. That's what I think they're waiting for. Then they
that'll
can
be
start
a
having fights at MGM and shit.
that would probably be the day I book my Vegas. That day, they be like, yeah, no more mask, no more 6 feet. Everything's fully open. We got shows opening. What's the face is gonna be performing at the What's the face. I'm gonna be like, all right, you know what, y'all? COVID's over. My birthdays, I missed 2 birthdays back to back. I'm just gonna go to Vegas. Y'all gonna be like, yo, we gotta do the podcast. I'm just like, all right, I'm in Vegas. So
I'll go
just
with you.
disappear.
I love Vegas.
Bro, when it's all the way opened up, I just want to see it. I want to
I'm
be
down.
a part of
Let
it.
me know.
Shit. was.
I can work from Vegas.
uh, uh,
Yeah, but this Endeavor Group, they have a bunch of different holdings. Hold on, I can tell you guys real quick if you want me to.
for sure. Like I said, everybody's choosing like different ways to make their money. Just because, like I said, it's a good time to make money. People got money paid off of Amazon stock before, like during the pandemic. Zoom stock went crazy during the pandemic. Cryptocurrency went crazy. It will and continue will go crazy. Uh, NFTs. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people like even people making their own like businesses and such.
What's
I feel
PBR?
like
A beer?
public no PBR
Professional Bull
professional
Riders.
bull riders.
They own that too, apparently. And they own the Euro
Oh,
League. That's smart too. Soccer.
oh, they're geniuses. Oh, they're smart. If UFC do even come like close to taking like even does like get to that third, let's just say for they get to that third spot behind like in front of baseball. You got bull riding in Spain and you got the Euro League. I'm guessing the Euro League is
Come on now.
soccer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're yeah, this is a good stock.
And
I'm
look
about
at
to
all
look
these
into this
venues
account.
they have too. New York Fashion Week, Hyde Park, Winter.
Yeah, I might have to look. How much is this? How much is this stock
It's
right
still
now?
cheap. It's only $28. And for like a 10-year plan,
That's
I'll get
not
in now.
bad. Yeah, the UFC one might really help out. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look into this one. I'm gonna look into this. Look into that. Hmm.